Hey guys, what's up? It's Kaylee. Welcome back to my main channel. So today's video is honestly a little bit scary because I've never told anyone about this before. Literally nobody knows about this. Not a single person, not even my parents. Nobody knows about this but me. So I wasn't gonna make this video because it's not something I've told people before. But I needed a video idea and this came to mind. So I was like, you know what? It was years ago. It is what it is, honestly. Like every girl goes through a period horror story at some point in their life. So it's normal, I guess. I don't know. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. At the time it was, but we'll get into that. So that's what I'll be sharing with you guys today. Now I just want to make a little disclaimer. I get really bad allergies this time of year, so no, I'm not crying. I know that it looks like I does. I'm sure you can hear me. I'm so congested. Honestly, like, I didn't want to film because I look awful, but I needed to upload, so I'm filming. No, I don't have corona. It's just allergies. I haven't left my house since March 16th, okay? Let's get into the story time. Okay, so it was in 2016. It was in September, I believe. It might have been October, but I'm pretty sure it was. No, it was September. Okay, yeah, it was September. So I got it in July of 2016. And this horror story happened in September 2016. So that was 2 months after I got it for the first time. And if you know me, you know I do cheerleading. And that started in August. So in September, I was cheerleading. And that's where this all went down. But we're going to start from the beginning. So when I got it in July, I knew that, you know, you don't know exactly when it's going to come back. When you have your period, it comes every single month. But when you get it for the first time, that's not always the case. So after you get it for the first time, it's almost like your second time is still scary because you still don't know when you're going to get it. It's like another surprise, honestly. For some reason, I had just this idea. That's not really the word I'm looking for, but I just assumed that I wasn't going to get it for a while. Like, I thought at least 6 months. I don't know why, but that was kind of my mindset. Yeah, clearly that wasn't the case. I got it 2 months after. But when I did, I don't remember, like, I think I was at home. Thank God. But it was around, like, day 3 when this horror story happened. So mine lasts 6 days. It lasted for 6 days when I first got it. And that can obviously change. But when I got it in September, I thought that it was actually only gonna last like 3 or 4 days. And I say that because the very first time I got it, it had stopped like completely on day 4. Like nothing at all on day 4. I still wore a pad and everything, but like day 4 there was nothing. And then it would come back on day 5. But this time, I'm pretty sure it was day 3, okay, in September, where there was nothing. And I had school that day. That was scary in itself. It's very scary dealing with, you know, period for the first time at school, because like you really don't know like what to expect and how to handle it. You know, I was in middle school. It's just scary. Yeah, anyways, so it was day 3, and the whole day at school I realized I didn't have to pee at all. And if I don't have to pee at school, I'm not forcing myself there. Like, I will go and use the school bathrooms if I need to use them. Because I didn't have to pee all day, I wasn't, like, changing, you know, the pad. And I thought it was really weird because it was only day 3. And normally day 3 is still somewhat heavy. Not heavy. It was kind of like, it's usually medium. And I know, like I said, I was still early on, and like that was only the second time I ever had my period. But you know, in my head, I was like, okay, it's changing. Like maybe it's just gonna stop. Because when I got home from school, I like checked and I just went to the bathroom and there was nothing. And I had cheer practice that night, so I was like, well, nothing happened all day. Nothing's happening right now. I'm not wearing a pad. That's literally what I said, because it was so uncomfortable wearing one at cheer practice because I wasn't used to it. So as soon as I saw that nothing happened, I was like, okay, I'm good. Like, maybe it's stopping. Maybe it's only gonna last 3 days. I'm not wearing one to cheer. And that is the part where everything went downhill. So I went to cheer practice, and cheer practice was 6 to 8. And it was about 6:30 when we were doing jump exercises. And we were like practicing our jumps and everything. And I remember I felt like I really had to pee. And I was like, I didn't even think, like, my period wasn't in my mind at all when I felt like I had to pee. That was like not even a concern of mine. I just had to pee, it felt like. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll wait till we go on water break, you know. I didn't want to like distract or disrupt anything while we're practicing. So, you know, I was like, all right, I'll wait. And then we kept doing jumps, and I was like, oh my god, I really have to pee. But I didn't want to, you know, go in the middle of practice. So I still was going to wait for water break. But the issue was, it got to the point where I felt like if I did another jump, I was going to pee on the mat. So I turned around to one of my teammates. I was like, dude, I really have to pee. She was like, then go. I was like, I know, but I want to wait till we go on water break. Eventually I get to the point where I just walked up to my coach and I was like, can I go to the bathroom? And she was like, can you wait till water break? And I was like, dude, I'm going to pee on the mat. So she let me go. They were still doing their, you know, jumps. I go into the bathroom. Keep in mind, like I said, my period was nowhere near what I expected. Obviously, it came. I just thought I had to pee so bad because, you know, I was at practice, I was drinking lots of water, and also I didn't go all day at school. Yes, I went when I got home, but that was like 3 hours before, that was 3 hours before cheer practice. So I had only went to the bathroom the morning before school and when I got home. So I just thought, well, I haven't really peed all day, like, I just really have to go. So I go in the bathroom. You guys, I thought I witnessed a murder scene. Like, there was so much blood. It's not even funny. And it wasn't funny. Luckily, I was wearing red spandex, and for some reason, I was wearing black shorts over them. So, I mean, thank God, but, you know, you couldn't see anything. Thank God. But I can't even explain what my face looked like. I was in so much shock when I saw it, because like I said, that wasn't even a concern of mine. Once I saw that I hadn't bled all day, I assumed it was gone, or that it was over with. And I thought I just had to pee. And I didn't know what to do because none of my friends knew that I had this yet. You know, it's embarrassing to tell your friends for the first time because you don't know, at that age, you don't know, like, who has it, who doesn't. I mean, I was 12. I mean, I didn't have anything. I looked in the bathroom, there was nothing for it. And so I literally did not know what to do. I ended up, you know, I took some toilet paper, I rolled a lot of it up, and I put it in there. It was so scary. Like, I think that's, like, probably the most scared I've ever been in my entire life because I didn't know what to do. And I still had an hour and a half left of cheer practice, and because I didn't have, like, anything, like a pad or something, I thought I was going to get blood all over the mat. But I tried to calm myself down, and I felt like I was rushing because, you know, I didn't want to take so long. Eventually, they all went on water break, I heard. And I feel like I took so long trying to figure out what to do that someone, I don't remember who it was, not that that matters, but someone ended up coming like to the door and asked if I was almost done because we were getting ready to go back to like practice, and I was like, yeah, I'm almost done. Oh, so yeah, I got myself situated with the toilet paper, put, you know, my spandex and shorts back on, and I went out there. I was genuinely so concerned about the mat. I'm not even kidding. I literally remember when we were stunting, when we would like cradle, the weight of catching the cradle would like push more, like, it's so disgusting. It would like push more blood out, and I didn't have a pad, and I literally felt like I was peeing myself the entire time. Eventually I just told my coach that my wrist was hurting because I was having like really bad like wrist issues. I still do. That was actually the year it started, and I just told her that I didn't want to like stunt anymore because my wrist was bothering me. So luckily I got away with like that aspect of it, like, so that kind of helped like with the blood like pushing out. It was just not good. I mean, you girls know, like, you sneeze and it's just like a pool. It's so gross. But yeah, nobody knew, and I didn't even tell my, like I said, nobody knew what happened. You guys are the first people I'm telling. The place is actually like right down my road. So when my mom picked me up from practice, I was like it's right there. I was concerned about getting blood all over her seat in the car, and then I'd have to tell her what happened and blah blah blah. I didn't want anybody to know because it was so embarrassing. I literally like ran out the car and went upstairs and like took a shower, and yeah, that's all there really was to it. I didn't get blood all over the mat. It was fine. The toilet paper definitely helped, and I think having the two, like the shorts and the spandex, like having more layers helped. Like, thank God. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you only wear spandex under your shorts if like your shorts are too, like if they're too short, which they might have been. I don't really remember, but yeah, I don't like ever do that anymore. But yeah, that's really all there is to it, to that story time. It was really just the shock, like the not knowing what to do. I learned a very big lesson that day. I learned not to just take it off when you think it's over. The guessing part, especially when it was so, like, in the beginning, you don't know what your cycle's doing yet. Mine ended up lasting 6 days like it did in the very beginning. And it stops on day 4, and then it comes back on day 5. Yeah, anyways, sorry, and actually I feel like I didn't say a lot of detail. That, I don't know, that like, that's what happened. There really wasn't much to it, just because I had to, like, figure something out and, like, go back to practice and act like everything was fine, even though it wasn't fine. That was such a long hour and a half. I'm not even kidding. I kept looking at the time. I was just so worried that someone was gonna find out because I was gonna get blood somewhere on something, and then I'd have to explain what happened and then get all embarrassed. Like, it was really embarrassing. But all right. Anyways, that was a story time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't. It was not an experience that I would ever wish upon anyone. The things us girls have to go through. Well, if you guys liked the story time, please give it a big thumbs up. I'm gonna sneeze. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're almost at 400 subscribers, which is crazy. So thank you guys so much. I need to go take my allergy medicines. It's starting to act up again. Sorry if I'm making your guys' eyes water. Alright, well, with that being said, I will see you all on Tuesday. Bye guys.